sound fine.
Away. It'll be Seattle going up against Detroit. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Hudson is out there with Anthony. Then it's Johnson. Then there's the prodigy. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for Detroit, they've got the prodigy. Elliott is out there with Doc. And there's Bottoms. And it's Richardson in at the four-man position. Brenner matchup tonight indicative of a growing trend. Last season was the 8th straight that teams took more three-pointers than the year before.
Well, Kevin, the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics.
Right.
So more and more teams adopting this pace and space mentality. And the interesting thing on the back end of it, Kevin, though, is over the next 3 years, how are teams equipping their rosters with players who are capable of doing this? We're seeing more and more bigs be able to shoot threes. Where the game's going.
Excellent point. Wade feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Rutgers. Clock is at 3. Here's Hughes. And too long on the shot. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle. Releases from the wing and drills it.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Wade slides in, kicks it to Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
What if I have a deep?
Johnson against Wade. It's to Johnson. Cloak loose. Hughes with the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Richardson the pass to Wade. Pass to Elliott. Just 5 on the clock. Lock loose. Hughes kicks to Wade. The three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Tries from 16. Johnson can't hit.
That's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Yeah, like he moves around like a fucking...
Nice ball movement by Detroit. From deep. The shot misses. And it's the Supersonics taking it the other way.
And really brought an impressive physicality to that matchup. Drawing a ton of fouls, of course, went on to win.
No doubt, that's what made the difference. The aggression they showed, attacking, drawing contact. It got them points at the line and made foul trouble a big concern on the other side.
Three-pointer, Wade, Detroit. No good that time either.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Over to the left wing. Hughes, the pass to Wade. Over Johnson. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow, closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart. Holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Anthony. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good off the back of the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Elliott passes to Rivers. Wade with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked.
He's repping that number 49 too.
He dishes it to Johnson. On the top of the key. The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up. The shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the option.
Seattle shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, over the course of the season, they're respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Every woman made like 30 something.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And he makes that one.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half of the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. We want to talk about that league coming along with massive. And what you're seeing too over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon, and coming up to the NBA level, participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This 2-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
I was thinking about it.
there first.
Some changes for Seattle. Mr. Fundamentals comes in for Anthony. An ABC subbed in for Johnson. Here is Boomer to the inside and stolen by Richardson. But tried by Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Robbins, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The Wizards got his second bucket. They get a hand on it. Here's Reynolds. This game he had 28 points. Win. 5 on the clock. Seattle grabs the miss.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated it.
Here's the Wizard. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going there.
Elliott against Whitney. Elliott passes to Reynolds. Elliott kicks to Wayne.
Just go to who?
The fadeaway, and that one drops. Wade's got 6.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
All right.
To Rivera. Here's the Wizard, uncovered. Good, he hits the jump shot. And the Sonics lead by 6. Elliott passes to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Rivera. Here's Hudson. Richardson cover. Fires from 14. No good from Hudson. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Here's Wade. Pass to Reynolds. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's the Wizard. He has 6. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here in the late stages of March, the range for teams in the power rankings has really solidified. Look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out. They've gotten into a bit of a rut. The season hasn't gone as they had hoped. You just get the feeling that they're somewhat discouraged right now, and that has them with an inability to break through.
And it's good for 2.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Wade finds Richardson. Back to Wade. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked, but they recover it. 8 away, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The closers checked in for Detroit. Seattle leading by 3. And the pass to Hudson. To the wing on the left. Here's Robbins. Rebound, Detroit. Richardson left side. Got a piece of it. Here's Whitney. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Yeah, just a...
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sonics lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. The second quarter, fairly close game so far. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
So they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. ABC is out there with the Wizard. That's Boomer. Then there's Hudson. And it's Mr. Fundamentals at the small forward.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
So there's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
ABC passes to the Wizard. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 to shoot. Here is Boomer. Richardson covering. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for the Wizard. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Here's Reynolds. Wade on the wing. Hughes against Hudson. Wade on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
Here's the Wizard. He's got 6. Fires from 18. Rebound, Detroit. Richardson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wade, right side. There's the feed to Richardson. Pass to Reynolds. It's intercepted. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Ball's knocked loose. Hughes the pass to Reynolds. Fires the 3. Dishes it to Richardson. Here's the closer. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Seattle shooting 52% for the 4. Nice work so far from them. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. on Saturday, then on Sunday.
And Kevin, things could get ugly for this team during this road stretch. They just haven't had the same focus nor execution that we've seen from them when they're at home.
That free throw, no good. Johnson, he's checked in for the Sonics. The Prodigy comes in for the Wizard. So he comes up empty at the line. And it's Wade with the ball for Detroit. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Reynolds. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Wade. Detroit getting another chance here. Second chance effort. Hughes, good. Hughes got 9.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Rivera. The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Prodigy connects on the 9-footer. And the Sonics lead by 1.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Richardson trying to break loose. Wade gets the bucket. 16 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
To the paint. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. That's good from Wade. A different look here for Detroit. McCallum, he's checked in for the Prodigy. Money comes in for Richardson. And it's Bell in for Doc.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Johnson. He picked up 30 points in their last win again.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Wade on the wing. Inside, Blossom game. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Wade outside. A special move before the shot. Wade's got the lead up to 3 now for Detroit.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to the front. Shot clock at 6. Benson coming off an assist from Johnson. The Prodigy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now, here is Bell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good from Blossomgame.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Johnson, good.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's the Prodigy. Here's Anthony. Got a hand on it. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Wade against Johnson. Now here's Wade. He's guarded closer. And he banks in the layup. Wade's got 22 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's the prodigy. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. 2 points. That one goes. The prodigy's got 6 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Wade outside. Pass to Bell. To the middle. Here's Blasingame. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous and wonderful for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players.
Yes. Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as a head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that that team knew about you.
And both free throws good for Johnson. For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Supersonics. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
You know, for the Supersonics, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
McDyess with the ball. He's covered by Whitney. Lets it go from the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
That's good, and the Supersonic lead has come down to a point with the bucket from the closer. And Seattle's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. On the wing, Johnson. Over Bell. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 8.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's the closer. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession for the Sonics. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Anthony. And it's the Wizard in for the Prodigy. Here's the closer. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. McCallum with the bucket.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Whitney. 6 points for him. Johnson down low. Defended by Bell. Johnson can't hit.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Seattle shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's the closer. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. The pass to McCallum. And it's blocked. This is it to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Hudson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Free throw no good for Hudson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Whitney against Wade. Good as it goes. And so that's the end of the first half. Sonics ahead. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Tight game tonight, Dwayne. How do you break this thing open in the second half?
Well, number one is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Case, thanks to your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Checking out Seattle. Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, if you can't shoot the ball, you might want to stop chucking it up. They keep trying this lead, but it's not going down. They're relying too much on three-pointers. Way too much. It's good when it's falling for you, but when it's not, you have to try something else.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bottom's having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Detroit trails by 6. Richardson is out there with Bottoms. And there's Doc. Then it's Elliott. And it's Hughes in at the 5 down low. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Here's Johnson. Good. Nice job down low. Johnson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Sox. And it's Wade with the ball for Detroit. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And that one, good. And 11 points for the Prodigy.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Wade against Johnson. Wade with it. Basket good. Wade's got 24.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Johnson. Rebound, Detroit.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Detroit, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That's good from Wade. And Wade drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Launches it. Rebound by Johnson.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Elliott misses. Sonics leading by 4. Down low. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 12.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hughes kicks to Wade. Pass to Hughes. Clock at 4. Out to the wing. Here's Reynolds. That one wide left. For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start for the hand.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
With the shot. That's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from Hughes.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
The Prodigy passes to Anthony. Here's Hudson. He's got 7. Here's Johnson. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wade against Johnson. Wade with no one around. That shot off the mark. Scandal goes the other way with it.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
I had a chance to see some stats for Johnson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 20 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Rivera, he's checked in for Anthony. Rivera, the pass to the Prodigy. Johnson left side. Pass to Hudson. With some arc. It's tipped. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. Mid-season tournament, postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. All of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box.
Great assessment, good report, thank you so much. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. These players have been all about defense lately. Here are the steal leaders in the NBA this month. Take a look at the Prodigy. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's the Prodigy. 10 points for him. And there's the pass to Rivera. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Boomer's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Wade, double team. To the middle, here's Hughes. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he... Is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's the prodigy. Johnson outside. Knocks it loose. For the three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
To the inside. Richardson. It's tipped. Johnson, the pass to Rivera. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Wade. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here for the Sonics. Mr. Fundamentals checked in for Johnson. ABC comes in for Johnson. And it's the Wizard in for the Prodigy. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He has 5.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's McDice. The Sonics getting the bucket. It's not going to go for him. Seattle goes the other way with it. That will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Whitney misses. Detroit trails by 9. Here's the closer. He feeds it to McCallum. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Detroit, their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And checking out Detroit, they're already looking to the offseason. And that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
And the body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
Here's Bell. No good there with this step-back J. Sonics leading by 9. And here is Whitney. He's got 6. And it's blocked. They recover it. Here's Hudson. Has contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Shooting 1. The Sonics have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line. A different look here for Detroit. The Prodigy comes in for money, and it's Robertson in for Bell.
What's up?
Detroit trails by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the closer, and the officials call a traveling violation. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for him.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here's Hudson, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the closer, passes it to McCallum. Robertson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. To end the run. That one, no good. And it's the Supersonics taking it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He doesn't hit that one. Detroit trails by 14. Here's the closer. It's deflected, and they get it back. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Anthony's checked in for Boomer. Sonics leading by 11. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Hudson. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Hughes. Hughes got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's McDyess. He's covered by Whitney. Off with the layup.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
The Sonics have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. The Prodigy, he's checked in for Seattle. Detroit trails by 14. Here's the closer. Pass to Hughes. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Here's the closer. Detroit, no good that time either.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Detroit has possession. The Sonics getting the bucket. Hughes, good.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by McDyess. Clock at 6. Here's the Prodigy. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Seattle with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right, get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Seattle. Prodigy is out there with the Wizard. It's Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Anthony. And it's Hudson in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Poked away. Robertson passes to the closer. On deep. Seattle grabs the miss. Hudson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Shot from 12. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. To the right side. Cracks in the tray.
As they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Here's the prodigy. Here's the wizard. And it's Anthony, top of the key. There's the pass to the prodigy. Here's the wizard. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Sonics lead by 18. Here's the closer. Pass to Hughes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line, Hughes taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. A different look here for Detroit. Richardson, he's checked in for McCallum. Elliott comes in for the professor. And it's Doc in for the closer. And a change for the Sonics. Johnson's checked in. That one misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to the wizard. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Detroit. Hughes got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here is Elliott. Here's Robertson. And that one goes long. Here's the prodigy. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to